We let him have an extra 50.
It is.
We're good. Oh, sorry guys. I mucked out.
Are these in the muck?
Yeah.
Jack of spades I just saw. When you put them together, kind of flipped up.
Alright, well, I don't know which one.
Jack of spades is there. Just so you guys know.
Golf Ball Paul raises $600 from UTG plus one. Ace King offsuit. We're over to Rick.
Hi, Rick. It's on your brother.
Yeah, I know.
600 to call. Ace Jack suited.
No, you won't.
Not coming.
Yeah, Jacks.
Right. It's like 12 now.
Rick raises to 1200.
Yep. Brad folds.
How much?
12.
12 total.
6 more. Pot is right.
See how I do that? I tell you guys I see a card, but I take the chips.
And Paul hits top pair.
It's all smoke and mirrors.
Check, check.
Exactly.
And both players check.
Spade.
Go to turn.
$1,000.
Queen of spades. Rick now has 3 cards that'll make his hand better.
Says yes.
Paul bets 1,000. Rick
Four
calls.
spades river.
And he misses. Golf Ball Paul's going to get this check mark.
$1,000.
Bets 1,000 over the Rick.
No bucks.
And Rick folds.
Thanks, that Paul.
There's actually technology out there, Missy, with RFID in the chips, and it can be integrated. There's one software program that runs all the data through the table. It can even control the cameras, if need be, based upon where the action is. We can say camera number 1 is looking at seats 1 through 3, etc. So all that software runs it all. So if they RFID the chips, can be read as well, as long as those chips are within proximity of the scanner. It's just a very expensive investment at this point because they really haven't found a cheap way to make
Just a bluff.
a whole set.
It was somewhere in between those.
I think I hit the D.
Oh, I thought you did.
I did too.
I thought you did.
I hit on the set.
Oh, you haven't beat that. Is that raised?
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting, the price of them. King of England,
I'm really glad you did.
111. We thank all the new viewers that have showed up tonight.
Yeah, there's no way you didn't.
This is not one of our normal broadcast night. We're just doing this for the Akron Poker League that Tony runs, and you'll see him there in seat 8. He's also one of the co-founders of Poker on Air. And wow,
Dad's in 10.
look at that flop. Boston hits his king, Ron,
First turn of
with a
deck.
gut shot. Check, check with an ace. Ron now hits the ace. I'm not sure what Ron bet.
$7.16.
Alright, I'll pay it off. I have an A.
All right, Ron did bet 7. Paul bet raised in the 16, and Ron made the call.
I know, I felt it. I felt
I think the way it would work, Missy, we wouldn't have to hold the chips would have to. We'd have extra circles. You have a card circle and you have a chip circle, and if the chips are all within a larger reader circle, then they would all be there.
Marvelous.
There would have to be a chip
You are indeed.
spot for when you place your bets. There just have to be more readers on the table. Like I said, it really hasn't been mastered yet. We just have talked with the company that's provided the software for us for our current table and card readers.
My head's going so fast.
I don't see us getting them anytime
I
soon.
appreciate it.
How much is it? $5.
You'll give me 5.
Thanks, Chris, for being a subscriber, and for all of our subscribers. You guys are awesome. You're what keeping us broadcasting to you every Tuesday night, even though tonight's Monday. Don under the gun +1 raises to 500. And we're now over to
12.5.
Make it look pretty.
seat 5, who raises to 12.5.
These guys say pass. There's Don.
Back over to Don, and he folds. I think a cream pie emoticon. We've actually played with a cream pie emoticon, so we have one ready. But I think at this point, with our subscriber, we only have access to 2. I think we have like POA fish and POA donkey. That's available right now. Though I'm the one that came up with the image for the cream pie, and I love it. I think it's awesome.
Oh, that's nice to hear.
And if this is your first broadcast that you've watched from Poker on Air, we are a internet media company, and we broadcast every Tuesday night here on Twitch, 7 to 11 p.m. A cash game, 1-2 no limit, 2-5 no limit, PLO, mixed game. There's our chip count.
Shouldn't have looked.
And tonight we're only broadcasting because it's the Akron Poker League, so we hope you join us tonight, or you found us tonight, and then maybe you can tune in to us tomorrow night for our normal broadcast. We hope to see you there. Thanks for all the new followers, and thanks for our subscribers, and thanks for you, chat room, for keeping me company as I sit in this room all by myself staring at the TV. Sometimes I feel lonely, but knowing that you're out there, Carl, it just makes me feel warm in my heart. It is weird, though, not having somebody in here. I know I said this before, but it's like I'm in this little tiny room with all these bright lights and a TV in front of me, and I just feel like I'm just talking to myself all night long. Well, everyone gets a little bit of that pot. Tony with top pair with a jack. Rick hits low pair with ace kicker. And Rick's going to open up and bet. Puts them all in, looks like. 3,600. Over to Tony. We got another all in.
That's all you got.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much.
It was wide, right?
I threw it like Johnny himself.
Tony's deep in the tank here. Want to know if his top pair is any good. And he does make the call.
Spiked it down.
Ace 7. Jack 9. For all the kids. Queen of Hearts. 3 hearts.
And we have our first knockout victim of the night. Say goodbye to Rick.
Ship the burgers.
It was, I thought, Paul. But he raised the...
Oh.
Didn't raise.
Yeah, when they play flatted and that little deal.
It's about $8,800 pot. Tony's going to rake in. Smile on his face.
Unless you don't want reasonable hands.
Trevor still got about a 1,900 chip advantage over Tony.
What did you do? Can you help with anything?
And Rick, the world and chat realm says goodbye.
Yeah, but then.
It's his
You should talk to Rick.
Yeah, if you want to see if Rick wants to come back here and hang out with me, I'll give you somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
We can see if the chat room has any questions for Rick.
Yeah, I will. He went to the little boys' room. As soon as he comes back, I'll tell him to come back.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
Tell me, come talk for just a couple minutes and keep me company.
Wait, does show me down?
Just hang out. So chat room, if you got any questions for Rick, if you want to know about any hands that he played, or any questions about his experience here on Poker on Air, now would be the time to send me those questions.
What the hell were you thinking?
Yeah, you're right.
You want to see the chat, right?
Oh, yeah.
I don't.
Giving the doctor
That's why I've been nervous all day. They're destroying me.
Oh, he's in a hand. Is it in a separate room though, or weren't they saying that it was gonna be not like
I don't know. I think it's all on our channel.
Hey, looks like Rick is coming back here to sit down with me. We'll make room for him. We'll get this microphone turned on for you.
Made my son proud tonight.
Hey everybody, chat room, let's welcome Rick back here. Rick, you might have to talk into this a little bit because it doesn't pick up very well.
Okay.
There you go, I think I can hear you. So, is this your first time being on Poker on Air? Or you played in a couple cash games before, haven't you?
No.
No?
No. Have I been on camera before?
For the Poker on Air show, have you been on camera before?
I played in the last final table.
Oh, all right. So tell me what it's like to have people out there that you play cards with, or you might play cards with, being able to see your play. Does that change up your game any? Do you change your game
No,
to mask your style, or you just play your normal game?
I just play. I only have one game, and I probably should learn more, and I don't have the patience to do that.
How do you feel that you play tonight? I mean, well, Rick, they want to know if you have a favorite stripper. Obviously.
Yeah, my wife. Yeah. Would you expect another answer?
I mean, that's what the chat room is. These guys are crazy out there. So what were you thinking when, because you almost got Tony to fold that hand, I think.
Well, that was the whole point of the all-in.
Yeah.
I had a pair.
You had bottom pair, the ace kicker.
Yeah.
Tony ended up having top pair.
Yeah.
Kind of a weak kicker. Jack 8. He didn't hit two pair. But,
I was low chipped. I don't know. I don't like getting below that too long. It doesn't do any good to double up if you only got $600 chips in front of you.
Just the timing.
So how did you think you fared? Where did you end up in points for the regular season for the Akron Poker League?
For this series?
For this season, yep.
8th.
So you were 8th in points. So you just kind of you squeaked into that last.
I squeaked in. I won the last game of the season.
So you squeaked into that last game of the season.
Yeah.
So at least you're walking away with a little bit of cash tonight. Nothing to write home about,
Yeah.
but at least you're walking out the door with.
I did better last season.
You're walking out the door with more than what I made today.
Yeah.
And I'm not even playing out there, so I mean, I gotta say, for this season, you're better than me.
I'm just lucky. I wasn't lucky then.
Let me see. No questions other than your favorite stripper, so we covered that.
Yeah.
No other questions from the chat room.
That's okay.
So thanks for coming back and talking with me.
I guess I'll go deal.
You got any comments you want to say to the world out there?
I can't wait to see the tape.
All right.
If I folded when I shouldn't have folded.
All right, you'll get to review that tonight. Thanks, Rick, for coming back and talking with me. I think they're going to use you as a dealer.
Yeah, if they'll put up with me.
750 meters or somebody else. No, it's just you. Come on.
Hey, Lynn, was that a break? Are the players going on break? Is that what's happening after this hand?
No, I'm not sure.
All right, folks. I think we might be. You might want to queue up a little old footage for 5 minutes. there's our chip count. I do believe we are at the first break for the players. We may take a quick 5-minute break, and then we'll be back to the action as we enter level 5.
We're going greens, right?
Hey, Len, you want to find out if they are breaking or if we're going to come back?
Yeah, I will. In
Just
fact,
somebody holler
people will
out
just
there.
stay tuned. We are just going to run a few of our commercials until we come back from break.
Yeah, we're just gonna run a couple commercials, guys. Don't go anywhere because this is some great poker action, and you don't want to miss the end of this tournament of masterminds. So we'll see you all just in a couple minutes. Stay tuned.
If you and your friends would like to play at the Poker on Air Penthouse Studio and have your game broadcast to the world, just give us a call. Your friends or league can rent our studio and play on our brand new custom-built RFID poker table, while we capture all the fun and action using 7 high-definition cameras and our live stream studio switcher. Play live while our commentators call all the action and bring your game to life. So if it's your league's final game of the season, or you and some friends just want to have fun, the Poker on Air studio is available to you. We can even take our show on the road and broadcast live from your event or casino. The graphics and sponsors on this custom traveling table can be changed to meet the needs of your event. Even better, if you would like a custom RFID table built for you or your venue, or would like to become a Poker on Air Broadcast City franchise, we can help you with that request as well. For more information, just give us a call at the number on your screen or email us at producer@pokeronair.com. Poker on Air, let's deal you in.
worth.
Yeah. Are we good to go?
Hey, welcome back, everybody.
Sorry.
Back from our players on break, and I took a little break myself. But we're back to the action. I think we're at level 5, and I believe it's 153. So let's get back to the table and get back to the action. You guys are seen enough of me for one night.
Yeah. I didn't want it down there because I didn't think he'd give it around there.
Stand corrected blinds are 200, 400. Starting chip stack was 8,000. For those of you that have just joined us.
You're a beast. I'm proud of you.
He's got a new job.
Four.
12-man rush. Can't you tell we're in downtown Akron? Look out the penthouse window. You'll see the beautiful Akron skyline. Golf ball Paul raises his pocket sevens to 1,000.
Paul, feels happening that much pile, happening this much pile.
Yep.
2.5 times the big blind.
Yeah, I'll shuffle
Not going to get any
the
callers.
one.
Pocket sevens is going to win it.
Money's good.
So far, so good, Rick.
What are we gonna do? 10 minutes over, huh? Already been.
Well, being a Monday night, not our normal broadcast night, and about 3 of our staff currently on the table.
You got 2, right?
Yes, sir.
We're a little limited. Jerry's not here tonight. Our normal dealer, which our normal broadcast night is tomorrow. We'll be running a 1-2 cash game. We'll have our normal dealer and a full crew. So we just wanted to give you a little something extra this week. A little sit and go tournament. The final game of the 2015 Akron Poker League is what you're watching right now. $2,500 prize pool. With a $1,000 first place. Tony, one of the founders of Poker on Air, is in the chip lead, 13,900 chips. Blind structure gets pretty aggressive after the first break, so probably start seeing some chips move around the table here and some players moving out. Action should get a little faster. Tomorrow's game is a 1-2 no limit hold'em game. $200 min buy-in, 500 max will be for tomorrow night. Don in seat 2 raises the 1,200 with his pocket 5s. Brad calls. And birthday boy Steve moves all in, 4,400 with his pocket jacks. Murder Rick is on the schedule for tomorrow. I don't have everybody's name in front of me. I do know that we have 8 confirmed. Birthday boy is at risk. And he gets everyone to fold. Steve's going to take the pot down and moves up to about 7K. You want to know what I ate for dinner? Are you asking me that? I had a half a side of beef and a salad. I'm a big guy. I like to eat. Calzone and poker. Ryan, you're all right in my book, buddy.
I think it'd be weird though if this started. So here we all those hands without it. Yeah. No one got dealt that card. Yes, it's that card.
Well, that's not good, because now if someone's cards aren't reading,
You guys know what it is.
We know what you know because you know what the card is.
Maybe you shouldn't have said anything wrong.
Yeah.
No, we could stick with the blue
You have to go with the blue only.
because calibrating it takes
I should have just noted it and then.
5 minutes. Maybe during break I'll recalibrate.
This is a sit and go attorney.
More good calories are needed.
Sorry, I didn't think about that.
no, I didn't either.
There's a lot of good munchy spots in Akron.
That's all right. It's better
Chat
than
room, half the
something
people in the
we-
chat room I think live in
somebody else
Akron,
can
so.
figure it out.
And LeBron's house is probably on the other side of Akron from where I'm at. Probably
Is that the right?
10
that
to
one went out
12
first.
miles
Yeah,
away.
So this one will go on the
This
deck.
goes on.
And then-
That's the burn.
Okay. One time it was.
All straight?
ace, yeah. Clubs or
I'll just start letting you guys know if
It
it's
was a
not good.
black ace the one time. I remember that. Yeah. I think it was ace of clubs that time.
But I've driven by his crib before.
A G.
It's all gated.
A G?
Yeah.
And then they asked me to leave when I tried to climb the fence.
That's a raise.
I have room for subs tomorrow, guys, if you want to be subs. But I think we have 8
Great.
confirmed.
Finish up real quick.
That sucks.
Should I put you on the schedule for next week?
No, I'm gonna know the card name of that. I could probably stuff on just not put that in it.
It's got the wear mark just like that.
Cooch is our tournament director. Julie, you play with him in the WSOP league. Mark
Weird though.
Kucherfellow.
And then it stopped. No idea.
Maybe, Day Shift, if you could accept a text on your phone, you might be on the list.
No, because we had a brand new deck that we used, and it was right off the bat.
We good, Bobby?
Yeah.
And there were multiple cards in it.
I'll just start letting you guys know if it's not good.
Okay.
That way, I don't want anybody.
We just call him Cooch around here because it's a whole lot easier. Brad's gonna raise it to 1,000. I got a feeling Steve's gonna put all his nope. Raises it to 2,800. And it's back to Brad. 1,800 to call. I'm gonna start helping Mark with scheduling for our tables. So we're gonna 2-man team it. So you guys probably need to work with me and get me some of your contact info. And that way I can help Mark get you on the list.
Say that Brad raises, I'm running raises no matter what. I thought that you just had it in your head that if Brad raised it.
And if any of you out in the chat room are interested in playing in either a 1-2 no limit hold'em cash game or a 2-5 no limit hold'em cash game, and can be in the Akron, Ohio area on a specific Tuesday night, send an email to producer@pokeronair.com and you may be part of the show.
You thought about it again, I can tell.
He was worried about Ron.
Brad raises his ace king offsuit in the undergun +1 position to 1300. I'm sorry, Ron raised under the gun 400. I'm sorry. I was totally looking at the chat room and lost the action. Ron just flatted. But he make the call and we're to the flop. Ron sixes are the best.
13.
Brad is betting his overcards. Or sorry, Ron is betting 1300. I gotta focus on the screen. Brad makes the call. 2 hits the board. No help really to any of the players. Ron checks. Giving Brad control of the hand. And Brad does take control and bets 21. And Ron's thinking, what do my sixes beat, even though he's 90% favor right now? And he lets him go. Brad, the aggressor, took the advantage that Ron gave him as a check. And he's going to scoop the pot.
Hey, Tony, pull the button.
He's awesome.
And our blinds are still 200, 400. They are 18 minutes in length. I believe this is blind level 5. Donna's moving all in, approximately 3,900 with an ace-10 offsuit. Is back to Trevor, 3,100 to call, queen 9. Sorry, Troy. Trevor. I get him confused. I think Chris from last week is in the game. I don't have the list of confirmed in front of me, but I believe he is. And Trevor does make the fold there. And there's our chip stacks. Tony, the organizer of the Akron Poker League, is in the chip lead with almost 14,000 chips.
Oh, yeah, you're right. We forgot that. Still learning.
It's just something that's like something that
Ryan will be first act, who is been real quiet tonight. Haven't seen much out of him. It's gonna be Battle of the Blinds here. 2, 4, 3, 9. And that flop really does no good for anybody other than Brad's 9 high is still best. And now his pair of threes is still best.
Five. No, okay.
You get the blues, I'll do the reds.
Alright.
Reds first.
For all the new people in the chat room, this is a special Monday night broadcast from Poker on Air. We are broadcasting the Akron Poker League's final table from first half of season, first half of the 2015 season. Sorry, I got a little tongue-tied there. We will still be broadcasting tomorrow at Tuesday at 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. At our normal time, and we're running a 1-2 no limit hold'em cash game, 200 min buy-in, 500 max. Typically play a table of 8 players, and that's what we have scheduled for tomorrow. Bobby is not playing. He will be joining me here in the commentary booth as soon as we can get someone to relieve him on the chip counter. That way I'm not hanging out here all alone. Well, I have Len. Len's in my ears. And the reason we're so short-handed tonight is that 4 members from Poker on Air staff are actually playing in this game tonight. Yeah, I kind of feel lonely. But I have like 100 friends in the chat room, so... Well, 90 friends. There's a couple people that don't like me. But that's okay. Looks like we got a good hand building up here. Ron's going to move all in. 6,200 with an ace-king suited. Tony was the original raiser 1,100.
62. Doesn't matter blinds.
And Tony folded.
That's it.
Is that the
That's it.
that goes to whoever.
Okay.
That was my change.
Quick fold by Tony there with ace-jack. Too early in the tournament to risk his ace-jack and give up his chip lead. And there's history. You know, all these players know each other. They play every other week, every other Monday night in league play here. 25 to 30 people. Ron's not going to put all his chips into the middle with nothing. So I assume Tony realized that he was losing to a better ace or a solid pair. Either way, didn't want to risk it. Pretty easy fold. Don raises his ace-jack, 1,600. And Ryan's going to move in for 6,900. Quiet Ryan. Hasn't played too many hands tonight. I think if Don's paid attention here, he's going to realize that Ryan hasn't been in many pots at all. Same situation as last hand. If Don makes the call here, he's going to be at risk as Ryan has more chips than him.
Playing bad in the card deck.
Wait a minute, what did you have in there?
5.
There were 5 out there.
That's right. Last hand.
Oh, it was 2.
Oh, it was just 2.
And looks like Don's going to fold.
We have like 6. We'll be for that. So we're 3 and 6 now.
Blinds are now 300, 600
Nice.
for the next 18 minutes. Starting to become all in. A lot of the players are approaching that 10 or less than 10 big blinds. Trevor with ace queen offsuit raises the 1200 UTG +1. Ron folds his jack 10. First place is $1,030. Every person at the table is getting paid tonight. Tony with king 9 of diamonds did make the call and turns top pair here. Trevor bets 1200. Tony just calls. And Tony's going to be ahead. Let's see what Trevor does if he continues his betting. Tonight is the results of a progressive pot over the past 10 or 11 weeks of league play. Most of the weekly games are a $50 buy-in. But no buy-in tonight. Free roll tournament.
How'd the interview go, Ray? Dan, was he nice to you?
Yes. I go.
Call.
Trevor makes the call. And it's going to give up a little bit of chips. Making Tony's lead that much stronger. And he's all smiles.
Yes.
Kind of lost track of that. Right, is the button is good? Okay.
Trevor drops all the way down to 8th place in chips.
I called him so he just.
The dealer was the first player busted out. Busted out of the tournament. I don't know why I wore this shirt. Just yeah, I got nothing on that.
Oh,
Yeah.
And the table of the group
that goes on top, and then this goes on top.
You have to show.
Yeah.
And I'm big blind.
It's something that's not normally done. Yeah.
Like you obviously. I think it's gotten to the point where people just do it.
Is that Mandalay, who has played on our show before?
Last hand history.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand the reasoning, but I mean, I always like to see, if I could, I'd love to see everyone.
Here, take a look at that one.
16.
It's a beaut.
Get me too. I don't see every one plan.
Everybody loves Troy.
It used to be.
Great question, Don, when he makes his way back here. I'll have to ask him.
Exactly. Well, guys that weren't paying for information were getting information.
We fixed that card.
Right.
It's a different deck.
The guy on the right, I think, is helping shuffle. Ah, great. Well, welcome to the chat room. Glad you could watch with us. Hello, 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 everybody in the chat room. All you people have code names, and I don't know who you are, even though I know who you are. I don't know who you are. It's kind of crazy. Hey, it's just me hanging out. Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to Poker on Air, the premier place for online poker that you can watch.
That's right, on the guy that's playing in the World Poker Tour on television, he has a disability, and rather than have his stack like this,
Ryan with his pocket threes is raising it to 1,500. Over to Tony, big chip stack at the table. Folds his suited connectors.
Can't pick him up, he didn't have the dexterity in his swing. Looks like he's had an operation or something. One forearm was very mangled up, so.
Golf ball Paul thinking about his pocket eight.
That's the beginning of it, because it's like
Reaching for
second
chips.
broadcast for the second night of it. He's in first place with 3 together. So.
Sounds like me.
Makes the call. Trevor easy folder on his Jack 10. It's like we're heads up. Eights versus threes. Bring some pain. Ace, deuce, deuce. Ryan bets his pocket threes, 1,700. Paul's trying to consider where his eights are. Yeah, I agree, Carl. He can't ship here, which looks like he's considering. He ships here, no way is Ryan folding.
That's it. That's good. Oh.
But he handed advantage over to Ryan. And
This is actually making me better at poker.
got scared away.
Yeah. I get to try to put a read on both people's hands, and then I look and see how it goes.
I'm trying to figure out if it could be impossible.
You were sitting back saying, that guy's brilliant over there in the Steelers hat.
That's an oxymoron.
You Lions fan then?
No. I'm Bronx fan. The only team I've converted over to. And the Cavs. I'll bandwagon the Cavs. Why not?
Oh, but wait. I don't think he did cash in the quarterly.
Elo.
Oh, that was
God, the best
time.
time ever. Playing at the gun.
Yeah.
No, at the
Richfield.
Richfield. Yeah.
Come on, go back to the World Be Free.
Nope, this is a final
No,
tournament
not
game
that
for the
far
Akron
back.
Poker League.
I remember that.
Yeah.
It's their final progressive pot game.
Change.
the video the other day on ESPN talking about Trey Hero. He got
Lately.
really bad back surgery in 2012, I think.
Ship
And then he
faced.
became addicted
All right.
to
I think I know who you are, but then again,
really
I don't know who you are.
It talked about the Jordan shots and 3 seconds to destiny or whatever it was, or something like that.
No, he played all that time in. He
Yeah, I go all the time.
was like triple bubble
I know
or
the
double
name,
bubble.
but I don't. I went to a 2-day basketball camp that Limo ran. He was awesome. Really, really awesome.
You're talking about Paul, right?
I was at the game where Elo made the shot and then Jordan made the other shot.
Oh my gosh.
Joe Tate.
God, that was crazy.
Jeez.
He satellited a seat into it, but he didn't cash. He played
Really?
18, 19 hours.
I miss not having it in Richfield. It's such a short drive for us.
We went by there last year, me and my brother on the way to golf. You can't even tell that was anything even there.
All woods.
Yeah, because we goof on him. We goof on Paul all the time. We're like, what's it like to play poker for 19 hours and win nothing?
Actually, there's actually quite a bit of traffic that goes through there, but there's nothing around it.
I mean, the way shit pops up,
I
just
don't
think
think the
throw
city-
something there, you know?
I think the
Trevor
city
still
wants
has
it.
that.
Oh, I'm sorry,
He's
Trevor.
left. No harm, no foul. It's all good.
See Trevor with that stern.
Trevor on the button with his gut shot. Checked around the him. And he's going to bet and take it.
That's great.
Something cool that's about ready to happen is within the next 2 weeks, we will have all of our players mic'd. Right now, we just have one big microphone in the room, but we will have all the players mic'd, so you'll be able to hear better what the players are saying.
So the next time that Darren snap calls with an ace high flush to the straight flush in a $200 pot, 1,200 chips, you get to hear it.
That's right.
You'll get to be part of the action. You'll get to hear the disgust. For those of you guys who don't know what I'm talking about, check out 2 weeks ago. Great video on YouTube. You can find all of our archive footage.
No math.
Great hand. Interesting in the way that it played out.
We know that's how you play.
But it is. There's Darren in the chat room. Sorry, Darren, had to bring it up, but I'm trying to promo my show and your stardom. You can find all of our archive footage on pokeronair.com or on youtube.com/pokeronair.
I'm just burned out by the time I come here.
And I would say check out that show that Darren's in. And if you love Crush Live Poker, we've partnered with Bart Hansen. You've seen him on a couple of our shows. He does guest commentary for us from time to time.
That's right.
He was here the week that Darren had that amazing hand that I'm talking about. So if you want to see a full show with Bart Hansen doing commentary, and if you would love to check out Bart Hansen's poker school at crushlivepoker.com, you can go to pokeronair.com to our website, and there is a link to be a subscriber for Bart Hansen, and you will get a 30-day, 1-month subscription for free. So you'll have full access to everything on his site. Check out his videos, check out his podcast, see what he's got, and we hope that you will ultimately be a subscriber at crushlivepoker.com to better your poker game. And we thank Bart Hansen for his continued support of Poker on Air. Fantastic guy, and we wish him the best of luck. He's out in Vegas right now, playing in WSOP events, and wish him the best of luck out there. Darren, everyone's gonna remember you. You're gonna be famous. That video clip of you has got like 3,000 hits now. You're like a YouTube star. However, I feel if you would have been mic'd that hand, we would have had to have totally turned it down. You'd have been cut off.
You know, I was going to lose no matter what 2 cards I had.
There's Troy.
Some of the cards have been so shit.
That was your gun, Ryan, right? You were gunning for Troy. He's now at the bottom of the pack. He's a good double up.
Every time I do that,
Somebody wakes up and